Okay, so I didn't hear it beep, but you are recording, right?
I am.
Okay. So this is, let's start like, distal, and then I guess we'll go proximal. So these are just wrist extenders. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're not even. And then these are the wrist flexors. And then the one that you guys need to know now, this is the brachioradialis. Brachial referring to the humerus, radialis referring to, it goes all the way to the styloid process of the radius. This is a forearm flexor. It crosses the elbow joint and it helps with flexion of the forearm. It's this muscle that you see right there, okay? Then we have the biceps brachii. Again, biceps meaning there's two heads, and that's a forearm flexor, so that does this. And then a forearm extender, of course, is on the antagonistic muscle group is on the opposite end, and these are the triceps groups that you have right here, the medial, lateral, and intermediate portion. We have rhomboid major and rhomboid minor here. That's hard to see. If we take off, the rhomboid major is 3, and the rhomboid minor, what is that? It's all worn off there. It's this muscle that we see here, okay? Then we have, this by the way is part of the pectoralis major, okay? And you'll notice that if we look at this, do we have the supraspinatus? Is that one that we need to know? Yeah, supraspinatus. So if we turn the arm this way and we take the deltoid off, which would be right here, and we look under the deltoid, that supraspinatus muscle is sitting in the supraspinatus fossa of the scapula, and it is labeled number 1, just so you guys know, for this particular arm. And what else do we need to know? Oh, the pronators and supinators, I don't believe you guys can see those on this arm, and that's okay. Just realize what they do. And then the push pause real quick. On this arm muscle, it's very similar. However, there's a couple differences. Number one, this is the right, this is the left. That doesn't really matter. But if you remove the deltoid on this arm, you can more clearly see the biceps brachii muscle splitting into 2. But this arm, unlike this arm, you can actually remove that biceps brachii muscle, and you can see that there's a coracobrachialis muscle here, coracoid process into the humerus, coracobrachialis, and then this is the brachialis muscle. This is also called brachial, I think, in the key. So brachialis and the brachial are the same thing. The brachial muscle, or brachialis, is simply a forearm flexor. It is a synergistic muscle to the brachioradialis that also serves as a forearm flexor. The coracobrachialis serves as an arm flexor, not a forearm flexor. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, one more, guys. This is a hip joint, and what we can see here is that this is the iliac fossa, which makes this the iliacus, and this is a cutoff psoas major. You can see, again, these ilio-psoas group hip flexors, they go right into that lesser trochanter of the femur, and again, they're going to cause hip flexion. On the posterior side now, we see the piriformis muscle. This is where the sciatic nerve runs up and into, and then you see the gluteus medius and gluteus minimus muscle here. The beauty of this muscle is you can see better a line of angle of pull. This is a very accurate model showing you if this gluteus medius contracts, it causes abduction of the femur. And that's it for this one.